To the International Scholars of Batch 2015, welcome, and I hope that you've enjoyed your stay here so far. Coming from China, the food scene must be pretty interesting. However, I want to emphasize that while in China you may only have ever eaten Chinese food, and possibly food of another ethnicity on a rare occasion, we here in Singapore indulge in food of other cultures so often that they no longer seem to belong to another culture. For example, when one craves a warm midnight meal, he goes out to get himself a plate of mee goreng. Despite the fact that this dish was popularized by the Indian Muslim community in Singapore, it does not stop people of completely different ethnicities, such as the Chinese, from indulging in this during the wee hours of the night. The most important thing is that Singaporeans are not ashamed of liking food of other cultures, but embrace it and proudly flaunt their love for food from other ethnicities. Teh tarik, loosely translated as pulled tea in Singapore, is more than just tea mixed with condensed milk. Besides being Singapore's unofficial signature drink, teh tarik evokes memories of conversations with old friends and watching late-night soccer games. This is what makes it such a staple in any Singaporean's daily life, whether he is Chinese, Indian, Malay, or even Eurasian. It is not so much the food as it is the company that shapes your experience and hence your perspectives. The last, yet most popular example to show Singapore's food culture is chicken rice. Chicken rice is a dish that was, and still is, made by the Chinese community in Singapore. Before it became one of Singapore's favoured foods, it was mainly only the Chinese who ate it. However, chicken rice, roasted or steamed, is now a fundamental dish in any Singaporean's diet. Another way that I feel in which Singaporeans really bonded was adjusting to the different diet requirements of various ethnic groups. For example, wonton mee was originally a Chinese dish that involved pork dumplings. However, after it gained fame in Singapore, many Chinese hawkers created a chicken dumpling version that was not cooked in lard. I think that this was so people of the Muslim community who were not allowed to eat pork could eat it, and this too provided further integration of racial groups. Similarly, many cuisines that involve meats or substances that other ethnic groups refrain from consuming have been modified to allow for greater cohesion in the Singapore community. So to all you Chinese scholars, as you can probably tell, Singaporeans bond with people of other races and cultures with food as part of its conversation or commonality. I hope that you too will find love in Singaporean cuisine and meet many more wonderful people.